Well, TD Garden is filling up for Game 2 for the 73rd Beanpot. We're going to see a terrific matchup here tonight. 6'5" goaltender Mikhail Yegorov leads a talented BU Terriers team that won the Beanpot last year. They're going to face a Northeastern team that's made 4 straight title game appearances, and BU brings the best out of the Huskies. Should be a terrific nightcap of college hockey here in Boston as we welcome you to the Dunkin Men's Beanpot. Fuel the face-off with Dunkin. Hello again, everybody. Along with Billy Jaffe, I'm Judd Surratt. Thanks for joining us. Well, there's a lot of familiarity between these two teams. They're going to face off here tonight in the nightcap. This will be the 4th meeting of the year between BU and Northeastern, and all 3 have been 1-goal affairs.
Yeah, they've all been close. You take a look at some of the goal scorers. The last time, Judd, these two teams played was the last ever game at Matthews Arena, a game that Northeastern played really well until the 3rd period when BU took over and stole the show with a last-minute victory.
On the BU bench, it is Burlington native Jay Pandolfo, his 4th year as the head coach of the Terriers. He and his team won this last year with a 4-1 victory over Boston College. His counterpart from Bill Ricca, Jerry Keefe. That's his 5th year as the head coach of the Huskies. They won this Beanpot back-to-back in 2023 and 2024. Now left to the net, Rukanakis denied. He'll send it up top. McCarthy, Hudson. He'll dance to the dot, shoots, and this one sails over the crossbar. McCarthy cranked it to the corner. Rukanakis jammed against the wall, and it's fished free by the Huskies. And they'll tap it out to center ice. In the last meeting between these two, it was Svoboda who scored twice, including the game winner. BU scored twice in an 18-second span to stun the Huskies.
Shocked the Matthews Arena crowd.
Now Hudson up the left side from a deep angle. Zacher able to make that save. The Huskies tag up. Ritzkovian to the corner. Up top, now it comes to Borghese. Drives it to the opposite side. Matthew had it, lost it, flipped into the slot. Borghese, right of the net, gets it back. Ritzkovian shoots, he scores! Dylan Ritzkovian snaps one in on the power play. 1-0 Huskies.
Excellent spacing and puck movement by Northeastern. Ritzkovian's going to get the finish, but the movement 3 times. Spectacular. Borghese's going to go high to low. Ritzkovian, there's one, gets it. A little bit of a play right there to keep the puck. Borghese gets it again. Hajibi back to Borghese. Borghese, no look pass over to the other side. No way for BU, and in particular Yegorov, to keep up with that, Judd.
Up top, a little space for Henry. He'll turn away at the point. Oh, look out, picked off. Ritchie wheels ahead, dives for this puck. Henry recovers. Both teams making a few changes. Skate a little faster when you lose the puck like that, don't you? May dumped it back of the net. Sebastian pulled off the check, chipped out in front. Yegorov the save. May now. May. Left to the cage. Matthew tried to get it out in front. May shoots. Yegorov the save. Pulled out of there by Bednarik. Left to the net. Iserman denied. Zacher, did he get a piece of that as that puck went over the crossbar?
Oh my, what action end to end. Some great saves, some near misses, and the fans are having fun. This last one, a 3-on-2 back the other way. Zacher gets, this is a puck off pad. What a save! What a save by the toe, and then the stick. That is old school save right there. I don't even know.
Quickly moved across Trethaway. He'll scramble to the center point, attack, Spars circle on his backhand. He score! I think Morello got the tip out in front, and it finds a seam through Zacher, and the Terriers have squared the game at 1.
I think you are correct as number 10, Jonathan Morello, another Bruins prospect, makes it happen here at TD Garden, getting to the front of the net. Good play as the puck comes back to the point, move from side to side. And then watch the movement coming all the way back the other way. Trethewey takes it. He's going to try to pass it, shoot it. I think it's more like putting it onto an area because he sees Morello there. Trethewey gets it on the backhand, zips it across it. I think it's actually shot. He ends up banging it in off of Morello and in. But Morello is the type of player Jay Pandolfo has told me a couple of times.
And it's drilled ahead to Matthew. Advance to Ritzkovian. Matthew shoots, he scores! Jacob Matthew with a rocket by the blocker. 2-1 Huskies.
What a shot by Matthew as he comes up the ice. The lefty has the puck to the inside and he goes far side. Smokes it. And it was a nice transition back up the ice as we take a look on the breakout here. They get the puck up. Matthew gets it, a little chip up. Ritzkovian's pass quickly, and there's that puck again to the inside. There's no dust off here, Judd. He's going to get it on the forehand, doesn't bring it to the backhand, and in one motion, smokes it. Blocker side, past Yegorov. The quickness of the release, and also before that.
Chopped that back of the net. Martino couldn't get it free. Held in by May. Now Fukakusa to the slot. Fukakusa in the corner. Ian McCarthy joust. This puck pounded into the corner, and we're going to have an icing call here. And look out! After Yzerman took exception to something May did. Hudson tries the far side. Gets a little help and gets it out. Now get a 2-on-1. Rukanakis shoots, he scores! Nick Rukanakis, top shelf! We're tied at 2.
The sophomore from Pembroke, Mass, with an absolute snipe. What a shot coming on the left side on a 2-on-1. Will take it back. He pushes it by 2 stationary Northeastern players. The second one being Andy Moore, who gets caught right there, and now he can't catch up. Rukanakis looks, is he going to pass? He commits to the shot, short side high, lasers it.
Hack that back of the net. Up top, Boumediene, Trethewey. Boumediene, Trethewey fires, fought off by Zacher, and pushed back into the Terriers' end. Now Bednar shoots, and Zacher, what a stop with a paddle down! They're not out of danger, however. Zacher made a save like that in the first period. Sent to the corner. Rukanakis lost his footing. Trying to use that size, pulled out of there by Northeastern. Good battle back of the net. Rukanakis tries to get in there. Fukakusa helping out. Up top, Celebrini walking the line. Looking for a lane. Can't find it. He'll dish to the near side. And then Celebrini's drive kicked out by Zacher. And they have won this 32 times. And this is the 73rd year that the Beanpot has been staged. Up top, the long drive. Yegorov to stop the rebound. He's able to snag. Yegorov still trying to get back up and into position. Hajibi saucers to Compton. Shoots. Yegorov the save, trying to locate it. Hajibi with a shot blocked. Compton. Hajibi moved up top. Compton to the dot. Sent it out in front. The tip. Oh, they couldn't complete it. Murtak held onto it, held his ground, and it's deflected out to center ice. And now the Huskies bring it in. This shot dribbles toward the front of the net. Yegorov had to be alert on the opportunity that was started by Moore. round pick of the Blackhawks. He's missed some time this year, both in part due to injury, as this puck is cranked off the post by Connor. Now Finley up top. Left of the cage. Oh, all alone, this puck is bumped out in front. Celebrini sent it to the far side. Merrill enters. Yzerman shoots. Zacher the save. Merrill. Yzerman. Frechette. Deflected, and Zacher a good left toe.
Oh, what a save.
Ritzkovian. Hacked up top. Captain took a chance, 2-on-1. Here's Ritchie, right circle. And what a back check by Hajibi. McCarthy fires, Zacher sucks it in. Eastern motors the other way, Ritzkovian. Flipped it to the corner. He's got a goal and an assist tonight. Hudson blew a tire, Ritzkovian walks in, backhand, Yegorov the stop. Oh, massive. Northeastern still has it. Perkins. And now this puck trickles out to center ice. Lawrence going wide, his team changing. His shot blocked, followed up. Zacher the save, rebound, Zacher's down. Is that puck between the wickets? It is.
Tynan Lawrence trying to make his mark on this game. What a mark that would have been if he could make this one get behind Zacher. The pull-up move gets in front of Borghese, who blocks the shot, but then he punches it through, and the second time he just can't get enough on it, as Zacher is going to get it, falls back, and makes sure it's a cover. But a 1-against-3 play. Lawrence has been good in this game early at first shift.
Drags near side, Boumedian into the slot. Poivert couldn't locate it. Rushing ahead. Sebastian shot, and Yegorov stopped it, almost left a rebound.
Good win.
Northeastern's got it. Borghese takes a look, and he'll wheel ahead. Skates in to the high slot, and now will peel off. Lawrence in hot pursuit.
Yeah, that was good defense, too.
Here's Borghese, just under 3 minutes left at 3-on-3. Matthew, right circle. Poke check by Hudson. He was trying to pick us. Ritchie sent it to the far side. Gets a return feed for Merrill. Ritchie shoots, he scores!
The referee, the back referee, Judd, waved it off. There's going to be a penalty, I think, for interference.
The freshman forward. He scoops up the puck. He'll go wide right. Angles the opposite way. Out of the slot. Shoots, and Yegorov shut him down.
A lot of movement from Martino. Hardly anything from that guy. Big Mike holds his ground. Martino's going to weave left after going right. Now he's going to come back right to the forehand. Tries to go just above the pad below the glove. Yegorov had it covered.
Jack Harvey up next. He'll cruise his way in. To the slot he goes. Fakes. He scores!
Made it look like, I think, that he was going to try and go low blocker side, and instead tucks it mid. Watch right here. He's going to go outside. Is he going to go low blocker right there? He goes back to the middle. Yeah. And he goes 5-hole, Judd.
Ritzkovian. Slowly over the line. Angles to the slot. Shoots. He scores.
Kind of slaloms his way slowly down the slopes, right down the middle, back and forth. As he comes back, right there, that little extra movement creates just enough time and space for him to zip it glove side.
Yzerman with a little bit of speed. He'll cut to the right circle, down to the slot, shoots wide.
Definitely the most pace of anybody we've seen so far. He darts up the middle, comes outside right, comes back left, tries to go blocker side. Instead, just shoots it wide, fakes like a little, might go a little backhand there, but puts it forehand and wide.
Matthew to send Northeastern to the title game. Walks in, shoots, stick save Yegorov.
Tried to go 5-hole here. He went out, the lefty goes out to the left side, comes back to the middle, but doesn't take it to his backhand, keeps it forehand pretty much the whole time. Can't slide it through the 5-hole.
Last year's Beanpot MVP, game on his stick. Here's Cole Hudson. He'll wheel in to the slot, fakes, he scores! That puck just had enough to trickle over the line. BU storms off the bench. They're going to have a chance to defend their Beanpot title. And they're going to meet BC next Monday here at TD Garden.